Hello, it's 2022. I'm back with you, and here we're gonna do the Goblin Dance. This is the deck we got thrashed by 2 weeks ago. Everybody wanted to see it. Actually, this isn't the deck. This is the changes I made to Hexxen Ruge's cool Equipment Warriors build that we all saw. Smash me, Nim Chimpskey, Shirazman. Thank you for joining me nice and early, my friends. If you saw the Kamigawa Destiny, I think it's called, the new little tidbits sneaking out, so that was at the top of the show. Anyway, we'll go over his original list before the show's ended, but I streamlined it for my style of play. All the creatures are the same. I haven't changed anything there, but he's got a really nice basic even land count here. We've got 4 Kite Sail Apprentice. We've got the Seekers, we've got the Champion, and we've got the Gavalier? Yeah, Goblin Gavalier. And then everything else is just pump, and equipment. Let's go over that real quick. Resolute Strike's kind of I tried without this, but what's really cool, obviously it can save your creature, but it can really do that last bit of damage depending on how much equipment effects and things like that you need out there. So New Year hype, yep, for sure. I was so boring last night. I went to bed at like 9:30. I've never been in that New Year's Eve. I watched like the New York feed, and I'm like, okay, I get the festivities. I'm gonna go to bed normal time because I'm such an early bird. Anyway, so we've got 4 Boots of Speed. I really like these. I think the original had 2 or 3 of them. I just always like seeing this card. In fact, I might be tempted to try it in some other builds, even with Kiln Fiends and stuff, because 1 mana equip cost, you just drop it, forget it, and boom. Pretty awesome. Dueling Rapier is really cool. It's like an instant speed bone picker, but that equip cost is huge. That's why Resolute Strike can kind of come in sometimes and save the day. This is the Thrasher. This guy gets, as we saw, past protection from red pretty easily because of all of its trampling goodness. I switched from Snow Mountains and Skred to just Lightning Bolt. That little extra damage, sometimes relevant. 4 Bone Splitters. This is the one big change I made. Leather Armor. I'm not a fan, but that equip 0 is huge, and I like it for that reason. Hey, Plaidmagic for the thank you for the sub. Yeah. I wouldn't do it on the old Christmas morning thing, but you know, New Year's Day is just another day with a different letter on the or number on the end of it. So, and anyway, so in this ward ability actually catches people off guard sometimes because they still can target it, but then it asks them to do it. So it's kind of like a force spike with armor. It's pretty funny to see happen. But yeah, just that equip for 0, it's pretty cool. I just sure wish this didn't activate only once each turn. It'd be fun to just move it around. Anyway, we've got Champion of the Flame and Seeker of the Way to gain some life and do some stuff. And then the 2 Paladin Shields. I again played without this for about a week, and then I found the defense boost is pretty prevalent when you only have 16 creatures. The original had Stompy Wire, first stream of the new year for my absolute favorite streamers. Hey, all right, thank you very much for the props. This is I'm gonna quash temptations or whatever it's called. I don't think we're gonna have that big of a win average with this. When people are unprepared for this, it's like burn, it just bam and you win it. But there's so much removal out there, and we don't really, you could probably put in Apostle's Blessing, Benevolent Bodyguard if you like this style. I was trying to stay as close to the original as I could, and maybe this will crash and burn, and I'll show you the original too, but the original didn't have a sideboard. This one does, and you just have to play with Dust to Dust anymore. Flaring Pain, 3 Cleansing Wildfires for Tron, obviously PauperRBust for anything of the Blue Persuasion, and if the fairies start getting in our way, because I mean our curve is ridiculous. I had to throw these 1-drops into the 2-drop slot because I didn't want to have to do this and scroll. But anyway, and if you're going to play Lightning Bolt, you got to go old school with the Christopher Rush old school one there. So anyway, I'm going to go over here, and yeah, I've got it set up with hexxen ruge. We'll create and go from here. And I do believe my son is playing in one of these, just in the other room. Oh, here we go. Oh, nope. That's why it came up so fast. I had it set to 1 player. Whoop. Well, that was a darn good hand. Alrighty, let's create and say do. Come on now, create. Where's it going at? There we are. 2 and set. Booyah. Alrighty. So yeah, so hexxen's original brew had, and I meant to ask him about it. He was playing, this is his original build, and I never really got to ask him why this card. Obviously it makes creature tokens and such, but yeah, he had 2 boots of speed in the original. These, a lot of the other stuff is the same. I went up to 4 boots of speed, and the Skred, Lightning Bolt swap, and these Golem Skin Gauntlets. I found I just wasn't propaganda. Yeah, I found I wasn't really enjoying these unless I was like already winning. I mean, it was really good with that one. What's the big smasher card? The white one, Resolute Strike, when it would come into play, but it was kind of like this 2-part combo that just never seemed to work, and it felt a little clunky, so I was trying it without it. So who knows, maybe I'll crash and burn and have to go with the other version here. So win more gloves. Yeah, I kind of felt a little bit that way to me. So anyway, boy, I tell you, I have family in town, so you might hear some chattering in the background. So I'm locked in my little cave here telling everybody, be quiet. I'm here to play some games and stuff. While we're waiting, I want to see if I can find, is Sapphire still playing? Let's see. Where is he? No, maybe not. All right, well, we're just waiting around for, how's everybody's new year going? We've got a little drama in our household. My son started feeling bad the other day, and sure enough, he's got, I call it Unicron because I'm a fan of the Transformers, but he's got Omicron. He showed up positive for it, and he's doing fine, though. He's just like literally not even a runny nose, just kind of feels a little blah. So we probably all got it too, so we're just in super boredom mode, and, it feels like pandemic part 2, and yet we're kind of out, no fuel left, you want to go out and do stuff and such, but playing the part, doing the old 5-day thing. So here we go. We'll keep you updated. If I don't show up for the stream next week, you'll probably know why. Maybe it'll it can affect us over the internet. Yeah, I tell you, if you're gonna get one, this is the one to get. It seems like the most mild one of all. So we'll keep this hand. Open this up here, and tempted to. I think I'm gonna. Let's see. Ah, man, I wish we had the red there. I guess we just have to put down Kite Sail and go from there. We'll have a pretty festive second turn if our Kite Sail Apprentice lives long enough. So, Captain Vlad Tepes, thank you. Yeah, I just named it after hexxen ruge. Or I hope he shows up. We're sitting here playing homage to the deck he played and everybody wanted to see. So now you're seeing it. All right, so we're going to bring this out. But like I said, definitely a rogue, just fun list. I wouldn't be taking this to a league unless it was somebody else's money. Played quite a few of those legacy drafts, I think they're called. If you've been online in the last year, you've got a free draft coming. If you're like me and you usually skip that. Are we doing the Tron matchup first again? This is crazy. Oh well, it's been a few weeks. We can suffer fools. Maybe we'll be fast enough to do it. I think the rapier might be the play here. I'm going to go get our mana fixed up here. We'll go get red. Hopefully another creature shows up, because if they have an answer for us, we don't really have anything else to do. So when you play this, it just auto attaches. And just like that, on turn 2, we've got a pretty decent clock, you know. 4's nothing to sneeze at. About to get bigger and better. We can drop that resolute strike. And the only thing that's bad is the Kitesail Apprentice is the only one that isn't a warrior. It's a soldier. This talks about warriors. And so I even thought there's a white bird or something that's a bird warrior. And I thought, maybe I ought to give that a try. But hopefully we don't see a mountain or a swamp. Okay. I did not want to see a Tron matchup in the new year, especially the very first game of the new year. But we all know how that goes. Alrighty, another land would be nice here. Thank you for listening to me, universe. Okay, well, we can't do this little insta trick. So let's I'll bring out the ward. And I think the Bone Splitter is going to be the better play here. We'll throw it on here. Kind of going all in here, but and we equip for 0. Had this be the Gavelineer, we would be winning right now. But as you can see, you know, 1 removal spell, fog lock, all these other things. But it's feeling. It really is, Nim Chimpskey. It seems, of course, I think we went about a week or two. One of them was a forced auto quit on my part, where I'm like, well, I'm not doing this. But we're playing a very fast deck. And if, you know, the lock starts happening, then I think we'll just have to concede and go cry a river to Flaring Pain logic and such. So, all right. I've got this big old plan going. I think we're going to see, what is this, a Fangren Marauder build? Good news is, what do we have? Yeah, we got, no, we don't have lethal. We're 1 away, but that might change if we get something. The Creature Persuasion. Big old Aurochs Herd showing up. This is feeling like 2006. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Give me something good. Okay. Might as well. We'll rock like this. Throw the boots on even though it doesn't need it. Look at that. Get them within 1 point. Ugh, frustrating. Maybe they'll have a flyer or a way to deal with it, or a lightning bolt. I don't know. I'd rather keep that resolute strike back and let them think that they're a little safe. But yeah, this creature count's really hurting here. I considered 2 in place of the leather armor, you know, Faithless Looting, go find some more creatures and stuff. What I'm trying to get across is I don't think either of our builds is optimal. It's just you kind of want to commit to the theme of the deck so that it works. Otherwise, you can kind of dilute it and try to play it a little too safe. But hey, we got a W. Let's see. Against Tron. I'll say Green Tron. We'll cut him a little slack. We'll call it Green Tron. Yep, this is what we play these for. We'll bring these in, even though I'm sure we're just going to get Marasa to death. Do you guys vote Flaring Pain for this matchup? Not quite sure. I don't think we're going to have to deal with too much of the defensive persuasion, so I'm going to take these out. I don't see them going that route. And I think I'm going to lose some lightning bolts. And for what? One pain maybe? Hey-oh, Pauper Tim in the house. Alrighty. I think we'll be okay here. Tempted for dust to dust, but I don't want to overboard. We'll do our superstitious shuffle. Whenever we put mountains where plains go and plains where mountains go, it's good things happen. Or at least they should start. I'm getting incredibly nervous because even though I've been working, I haven't been working. I've been kind of on call, and so it's like this perfect scenario, but it's about to get really busy. And so I'm like, you know, it's like first day of school, you know, worries and stuff like, oh, I got to be good enough. Am I going to cut it? You know, that sort of stuff. Oh, mulligan this. Oh, come on, deck. I got to mulligan this. What a bummer. Mulligan. You jerks. All right, well, we've got to stem the bleeding at some point. We've got red cards, 1-drops. We just have to get lucky now because I can't keep doing this. We'll get rid of this and I guess an armor. Nah, I'll get rid of the strike. Done. That way we can at least play 3 things. I think our own deck's gonna beat us this game, so. Just a little stitches. I have never heard that one. That's pretty good. My youngest, Aaron, is obsessed with the 2002 movie Snatch. It's one of my favorite edited movies of all time, and so I watched it with him the other day, and oh my God, that kid. First thing he does, he gets out of his bedroom this morning. He's got one of the theme songs on his phone and just like struts down the hallway. It's a pretty funny way to wake up. That movie is full of characters. Holds up pretty good too. But if you're offended by language or violence, it's definitely not your movie. I don't even know why we're still playing. We got to like hit a plane right now, or this game's probably over. It looks like they're just. God, jeez. All right, well. Hey, man, we'll have Ward 3. It'll be like a built-in mana leak, right? We just have to hit it, damn it. I'm telling you, those Boots of Speed really got my respect. That's a lot of card that just sits around and gives anything haste. I think it's being underplayed as we speak. Okay, there's that. If you follow me in my battles with Tron, I used to... Logic tells you, aim for the tower, but... my experience, I go for the power plants. Talk about superstitious. Come on, land. I'll take it. Look, isn't this cruel? We could have haste right now, but no. At least we've got something to target things with, right? That boy's going to get big, but the problem is he's got Aurochs herds that can take a licking. So we'll see. I'm not hitting that last land. Interesting. Ooh, the self-assembler. I need my champion to show up, man. Not good news for us. Come on, get a land. Yep. I guess our plan here is to just wait for a land. I don't want to trade here. He's just got another one in his hand. Who am I kidding? We're not going to win this one. We've got to have like even a bodyguard effect wouldn't work against an artifact. The brown man. The big brown man. My youngest is obsessed with spaghetti westerns, says Plaidmagic. Finished Once Upon a Time in the West last night. Oh, nice. Oh, no. A magic set with cowboys? I don't know if I could take that. That new Kamigawa that I showed at the top of the show, the digital thing, it's like I get that they got to try new things. Boy, I hope they pull that off. It does not feel very magical when you get all neon and stuff, but I've been wrong plenty of times, so yo. All right, Tron is in effect. Look at it, the ridiculous ratio of lands that we're both running, right? I have one. They have 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Just nuts. All right, well, there's that. We have a little bit of hope here. Let's get this dude out because he's awesome. It'd be so cool if we had a land just to come out swing, because he will be big enough to get through. So we'll do something next turn. Hopefully we'll see a plane and be good from there. You know what? I'm going to really favor this dude to stay alive. Let's do that. Yeah, this guy's pretty awesome. Definitely the main card you want to see, that and Seeker. 2 mana, that'd be pretty funny if we can pull this one off. As we saw 2 weeks ago, this thing's pretty good at pulling things off, even when it runs up against anything but removal. You think like, oh, I got this creature that's protected from red. We saw that wasn't good enough either. Yeah, so I named it Hexxen Bullets out of my own props to Hexxen, our viewer Hexxen Rouge, who thrashed us with a similar build last week. Man, so now even if those lightning bolts were Skreds, you think like, well, they could take out the assembler. Nope, we've only got 2 mana sources, so I think... Oh, no. All right, this game's over. We can't get past that because even his blockers are going to be gaining him 5 life at a swat. Let's just see what we draw, and then I'll scoop to go to game 3. I didn't mean to keep a one-lander. It was just we're at a triple mulligan state and run out of gas pretty quick with a deck like this. So I don't think I would have done anything different. We just needed to hit a land sooner than we did. We would have had haste and boop, boop. Hexxen Rouge. There he is. Hey, thank you, my friend. playing a version of your list. I'm digging it. All right, so I don't think we're going to have to worry about fogs here, but we did see quite a few artifacts. So I'm going to bring in, I think 3 of those will be all right. We've got the wildfires, and lightning bolts aren't doing us too much good here. So if we're just going to go all in here. Hexxen Rouge, Happy New Year to you too, my friend. Yeah, we're playing a version of your list. It's about 89-90%. I wanted to ask you in the chat too, why the gold vein pick? That was the first thing I cut. I really like Boots of Speed. I don't know if you've seen from the top of the show or if you're just joining us, but we're 1-1 against Tron. We'll see what we can do here. Open up the sides. Yuck. Another 1-land hand. We'll mulligan this. Come on, list. What is going on? Another 1-land hand. Mulligan this. 2 lands. All right, we'll keep. We've got... I don't have to worry too much about these. I do want to hold on to that. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. We know he's on Tron. I have to keep that. Did we get rid of Seeker? Yeah. Well, against Tron, it buys a bit. I needed something. What to lose, what to lose. I think I'll lose Seeker. Just for the curve ratios here. Come on, Gavelineer. Let's do the thing. We'll smash hard to the face. And the pick costs 2, though. What I was finding is once I have 2 out, I'm usually in a pretty good spot. I think I'll get in a little aggro before. Ooh, look at this. Pretty cool. Bring out the pick. I'll attack it. Attack it. Smack. Quick clock. And technically, you know, against a lot of Tron lists with access to Pulsamaras and stuff, cleansing's not that great, but I like it just because of the tempo swing, and like this, we've got him on a 3-turn clock, so I can feel a little bit better. All right, what's he grabbing? Forest. All right, time to throw that wildfire out. Maybe. Yeah, I lost the pick, and that was, I think, the very first thing that I picked out. All right, so we'll bring this dude out. Actually, let's see what we draw here. Let's blow this up. Draw a card. Yeah, I was looking for just extremely low curves. That sucked. Set them back a little bit, but we don't get to draw our card now. We played right into their hands. Well, back where we started. Yeah, the Golem skin is a very last minute thing. I just, when it worked, it was awesome, but those were always games I was winning. And it's awesome with that white instant that he's got, with the access to that, but like I said, I don't think either list is optimal yet. We'll have to see what happens. Come on, let's grab something good here. Boy, they've got like literally no creature removal, so we got a little lucky that way, but he's about to turn on the life. Ooh, I like this. Let's bring out the champion. Attack with this dude. And I think we'll just wait and see what happens here. Yeah, that'll be... I mean, they both have trample. Let's throw this on here just in case. Yeah, I've really been liking that ward leather armor. Any other time I'd be like, nope, but I do like it in this. All right, looks like we're not going to be able to have enough of a race here. Down goes that. He goes up to 10, but I might be able to kill it. We did see the hunted Fangraph, so that's probably to get Marauders and such back, but we haven't seen one yet. What's he got? Whoa, all the big guns showing up. We need some more equipment. I have plenty in here. Hey. Well, I'd much rather keep the champion out. So I'm going to sacrifice this dude to one of these guys. Keep the numbers down. In an optimal world, he'd block with the Fangren Marauder, but we all know that's not going to happen. And squish. Boop. Same logic. I'm just going to bring out another trade guy. We'll go like this. And hopefully we get lucky and they don't have an artifact to burn. Otherwise, it's getting out of reach pretty quickly. No artifacts. Got him to 5. Wasn't enough to stay alive. Yeah, I had Flare Husk in this for about 4 days. Felt pretty good. Again, equip for 2. There are no shortage of options, that's for sure. Boy, oh boy. I think I'm just going to keep up with this plan. Hopefully they start drawing dead and not get life here, because we just keep drawing these goblins. Squish. What's he got here? Oh, all right. Yep, we're out of, gets the +1/1. Darn it. Squanch. All right. We lose this one. We'll head on over to the next one and see if we get a little bit better luck. What were we going to draw next? Just some lands. Oh, now the land shows up. I was just telling my mom who's visiting about the, just the ability for... Oh, you know what? Hey, this is in flux. We can make some adjustments here. So this is hexxen's first list here with no sideboard. The Skred, and there's the gold vein pick, and then the gauntlets, which do only cost 1. Equip for 2. And then my version, like I said, I really like these boots of speed quite a bit. Land count's the same, so let's just give this another try, unless anybody's just real hellbent, because I'm not married to any of this. I just I think, you know, Apostle's Blessing might be a good call. Let's see if we can just jump on in here and see who we can play. But yeah, that the ward effect, man, I've been really having a lot of fun with that, because like I said, they can target it like 1 mana and they have a lightning bolt and they can target it, and then it asks them, you know, got to pay 1, and so it acts like kind of a counter spell. And ward isn't a thing you see all the time, so I think people are really taken aback by it. Boy, according to this, we really need some more mana in this list. Mulligan, I've usually had 2 mana hands a lot. I mean, we could keep this. Yeah, I'll keep it, and I guess we'll get rid of Resolute Strike. Done. Mana issues for days. If we top deck a plane, we're going to feel like a genius, but as it sits now, we've got a nice leather armor combo. And I was searching high and low for anything with equip 0, and there's very few. In fact, leather armor is it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Land and Dengard, I was considering. There was the one that gives it first strike and gains life. It's some kitty cat 2/2. It's pretty cool. Hey, man. Better lucky than good. Let's... I don't know. What should we do here? Should we just leather up? I want to leather up, actually. I know we could get the Seeker online and stuff, but I'd rather them use that removal on this Gavelineer. And if this works once, it'll be lightning bolt proof for at least a turn. Otherwise, I'll just drop the Kite Sail behind it. Let me just drop... Well... No, let's drop them both. Let's make them commit. If they're on burn, and use it on that. Let's see what we can do here. Boop. Hello. Let's go. Get on there. Alrighty. This is why I went with 4 leather armors. Hands like this, I was just like, yes! Utility Knife. That's another good option. It's a fun deck to brew with. Like I said, I don't think... I'm getting close to good build of it, but all right, here comes Ward, like I told you guys. This is a neat little ability a lot of people don't see coming. So it just saved it, and Ward showed up. So, and like I said, it checks after, so people see it as like, oh, I got a target. And if you're like me and sometimes you don't read cards and there's some old ability, it's pretty cool. Yeah, hexxen, the only thing is I was looking for another warrior over the kite sail, and there was that flying 1/1. It was about the only thing I could find that was an actual warrior, and it already had flying, and for the at least the synergy with the what's that white instant that we're running. But yeah, I would just want to go with a little bit more of a protection build. I don't think bodyguards are the right call. Blessing's a little bit too high, but obviously Apostle's Blessing might be in order. Could save some equipment too. Be funny if they try to bolt it again. Technically you need 3 mana to kill that thing. We might just be able to get there, folks. I'm glad I didn't play that Seeker, because it would be dead, and we'd have them at like 19 life instead. Oops, I better write down what we're facing here. Burn. Yeah, we had a pretty good storm here, and then it went away, and so now it's super cold because there's no cloud cover to heat up the earth. Yep. There's all kinds of equipment options and benefits and such. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alrighty, well, somebody wants to come to the party. Let's attack first. That's going to draw some friendly fire. What's cool is if we get Seeker out, he has to kind of deal with that because, you know, going up against Burn, you got the life gain issue and such, but he's only got 2 more turns left here. And this is going to be... All right, yeah, he can kill that, keeping us alive. Oh, interesting, Plaidmagic. Yeah, Seeker's just so much gas and firepower and life. And, love it. Okay. Ooh, wow, does this just end it? Let's see, that's 4, gets him to 9. That'd be pretty cool. I'd rather just play the Seeker here. Might eat another bolt. They could get him within 1, but it's not like we're... Well, actually, we are running bolts, but at that point, it's going to take 2 turns regardless. I'd rather set up some real estate and have multiple targets here. So I'm just... This kind of makes my point with leather armor. That was so cool to see that just happen right after I talked about it. It's almost like I scripted it, so... Holy cow. Pauper Tim with the 52-degree drop in weather in 12 hours. Boy, bring in the shrubberies, right? Yowza. Yeah, I'm digging leather armor. That's some of the changes I make. I'm a little bit on the fence with. That one I'm pretty stuck on. Well, it's really good at winning game 1. Let's see if we can keep this up. We were mana screwed again. Thinking I might want to, because the games we're losing and I have lost, it seems it's always mana. So I think I would just add 1, 2, and probably get rid of Paladin Shield. That's just my hunch right now. All right, well, there's not much we can do against Burn. Let's do what we're doing. Let's go for it. Once over. Yep. All right. Booyah. I forgot. Whenever I forget my tissue, I gotta use the linen. Linen and winning. Let's hope. That's kind of neat to see the old school Green Trong come back, right? Everybody get what they wanted from Santa Claus. I had a pretty good Christmas here. My son got me, it's not going to look like much to any of you, but my son Sapphire got me a bunch of private jokes written on white bordered cards. When you know you're in a magic household, right? Hey, thank you for showing up, Mana Base. It's nice to see a representation of what's in the 75 and not getting screwed every single game. So, yeah. Pretty easy around the holidays. Not very into receiving gifts. I like giving them. But you get this many laps around the sun. There's not much that you really need. So I like creative gifts. Well, I say we just drop the armor and be on our way. Let's do it. We got Seekers in play. Might want to wait a turn on the Seeker, huh? Resolute Strike is going to help out a lot this matchup. This feels pretty cool. Yeah, kind of proxy jokes, yeah. Just a lot of little private jokes, father to son stuff written on white bordered cards. It was pretty funny. He's an atrocious gift wrapper. It looks like a 3-year-old child with a nibbling disorder got to it, or rats or something. I don't know how you can wrap something that poorly, but his grandma was in town, so she gave him a good upgrade in his wrapping skills. So now if he was a magic card, he'd have wrapping 2 instead of 0. Yo. All right. I say we wait another turn. I want to be able to... Well, no, we've got the outlet here. I'm going to just ward this up. Got a little window there. No, you put in the haste boots and then you never see them. Maybe if I put 5 in, it would work. Wink, wink. Captain Tinko, I agree with you, my friend. Yeah, you know, it's one of those cards. It's like almost unplayable, but in a list where it's kind of all in with this artifact style, it's pretty cool. Should we block? Skew the critics. Targeting the Seeker. And now he's paying more for it. Okay. But now... Oh no, we don't have haste. Darn it. Shoot. I would have really liked to have had haste. Oh well. Well, we can equip for 0, and then we could sit behind... yeah, probably Resolute Strike. Our Christmas was canceled, Pauper Tim says. Wife got sick, tested positive. Yeah, we've had the same thing in this household. It's been my oldest just got it, and I don't mean to downplay it, but it is very, very, very light, and seems like nothing right now. So should I double ward it? I think we might just be able to get through this. Yeah, let's keep this back for surprise value. I could double ward it. I could still bolt it. Yeah, let's just hold back here. Omicron waits for no man. Yeah. I always keep saying Unicron whenever I say it because 80s lore with my Transformers love. I want to know where the other variants went. I'm just like, whoo, disappear. But yeah, if you're going to get one, it seems to be the one to get. I've been on like vitamin overload since December hit. I think sometimes I'll take 2 multivitamins at 2 different points of the day. You know, just kind of one of those that has 200% of, you know, everything you need. All right, so they're going after that. I'm going to go like this, save his butt. I wish I could get more out of it than that, but we'll see. I wish I had a bunch of equipment laying around, but I'd rather just have lands at this point. So now a response with a bolt still doesn't work. What? No, we don't have any equipment to attach. So it eats removal, and you know what? They could still Fire Blast, huh? Did it take the damage? Okay, we take that. But the good news is we're going to gain a lot of life. They might be in that scenario where they could just Fire Blast their own Get to Lava Runner. It's probably the best play unless we get some trample shenanigans. Hey, that's even better. Or is it? Yeah, we'll just clear the way here. We'll drop this. Get our life on board. Yeah, it's feeling pretty good. I've had a few games like this online where I'm just like, hey, this might get a few wins on Saturday. But like I said, this is help our friend of the show, Hexxen Rouge, in the chat. Destroyed us a bit while back with these, and everybody wanted to see it, so you're seeing it. Like I said, I wouldn't take it to a league, but it's a fun little theory list, and I like it. Kind of a sitting duck here if we can't keep the Seeker on board. Well, I wanted to keep red up so he gets worried about another resolute strike. Yeah, you know, Mana Tithe might be a good option. Speaking to your point there, Pauper Tim. Might be a good thing. All right, no cards in hand. We don't have to worry. Woo, here we go. And we're going to gain some life. Turn on the prowess. I always think in the back of my mind this is sorcery and instant base, but it's like, nope, this works. And we'll say yes. It just jumps right on there whoosh, with flash. Flash can keep your dude alive too. Good times. As we go up to 15 life, they'll probably be scooping pretty soon. That is one protected monk. But I like it. I think if anything we're going to learn today, leather armor and those boots of speed are pretty awesome and worth looking into, not just with this kind of a style. I think they're just fun little cards. Set them and forget them, man. Imagine if Boots of Speed had something that was like what is it? Equip 0. Oh my god. I think it would be banned. For one more mana and nobody's playing it. That's kind of how I see things. So we'll put this here. We'll just play this as an instant speed because it does have flash. Keyword mechanic for you boys and girls out there. Meaning you can do it at instant speed. This is a legit burn deck. And just a play error and ward. Like I said, ward isn't like... I'd say it's probably in the top 3, cards you'd forget, right? There's not many... not many cards that have it or that you see it. I'm trying to think. Flanking sometimes comes to mind. Like you can run into it and kind of do a double take. Wait, what does that do again? Or banding would probably be the first place. But I think ward might be right up there. So we wait around here. I'm going to jump over here. And so, yeah, this definitely. And Hexxen, I just went with the bolts over the Skred. I just wanted that damage. But honestly... I think if I was to switch anything, I'd probably fit in 2 more mountain. One of each basic, go up to 20. Because equip costs and everything else, and it wants to be fast, and it's just that mix of, with the curve, it seems like, wow, that's a lot of mana, but yeah, I don't want to miss a drop. Alrighty, our mana's right. Our creatures are ready for the fight. I think we're feeling pretty good. Now here's where this paladin's shield comes into play pretty nicely. We'll be able to protect our dude. And then Resolute Strike can help fit it, but it won't need it because it goes right on there. Keep. That's a really neat ability, though. When you look at these things, don't be too quick to judge till you read it all because it immediately attaches. But it's just later on it gets very hard to attach things. Ooh, do we lead off with the Goblin being our only creature here? Against an opponent showing red. Or do we just... We're so dead if we don't. I'm gonna play it safe. We've only got 1 creature. I'm just gonna slow roll it here. Get our mana right. Maybe the boots will finally show up and we can do a little surprise attack. But I feel like a fool will drop that, get bolted, and then just stare at a bunch of equipment and lands in my hand till our opponent gets a board state back up. It's game 1. They don't know what we're on, so. We'll see. Let them do their little land dance here. Oh, combo deck, says Soul Session. Well, if you want to turn those into wins, I would definitely suggest that you I'm going to wait 1 more turn. I would definitely suggest that you play a Tog. everybody's ready for it, but it's just so good right now. And that's technically a combo. You said, yeah, the best combo deck with the old fling, and I'm sure chat will agree. It's almost boring how good it is. So sorry, I keep clearing my throat. The play here, I'm going to just drop Paladin Shield, EOT, and have Gavel in the Air show up, and then I can either Resolute Strike it on or maybe play the other one on. So that when Resolute Strike does show up, it'll be a thing. Just, I've got double removal spell mana up here, so. Alrighty, well, that feels okay. I'll see if I can't get this on this dude. I think I'm just going to slow roll this. What's he got? Bop, bop. Oh, that's interesting. Well, there's not much I can do about that, is there? Does it play the other one? Interesting. I was going to say, if he has a disfigure, I'll be like, what on earth? Yeah, so Lesson, it's a cool spot to be in. I'm never away from Magic very long, but I've got some phantom accounts here and there, and I always recommend that just to be able to let new players try something out and stuff. But I also like, oh no, what is this guy? Oh, I've got to discard stuff when this happens, eh? Clear the way, Resolute Strikes, not feeling very good. Okay. But when these free drafts show up, like in the holidays, it's always fun. I got like 2 or 3, so I can play 2 or 3 drafts. The log in only like in December, right? Oh man, if he all right, we'll get rid of the strike. Ah, dang it. And bolt. Now if he ephemerates this, we've got an answer. Is it dying? Good, it's dying. Okay. And we got an EOT play here. I'll do this. And here we go. Well, these aren't feeling very good, are they? But it's already shown they've got kind of a discard sort of centric hand, so I don't really want to. I'm just gonna go all in here. I'm probably gonna eat some mass removal thing and regret everything, but for right now, I'd rather them be on the board and asking for an answer. We've seen the Mournwalk. I was so glad Ephemerate wasn't right behind that. We did have the answer, but I thought I had cleared my account. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, there was a blue deck I've been working on. I almost played it today, but I was like, you know what? I don't want too many weeks to go by before we revisit this in the Lexicon of the Mind, so we shelved it. My son's been working on it with me. It runs 4 foils, Deprive, Tragic Lesson but it's mono blue, and it's been doing pretty good. All right, the Mournwalk's showing up. We're just going to shoot that thing, get it out of our way. I'd rather point it to the face, but for right now, we'll just get this guy out of the way. Did you discard me, sucker? Woo! That food's going to equal our goblin if we don't get any more. Now I don't want any lands. Now I really want to just, let's draw some beef. Let's draw like the that red artifact one. Yeah, something like that. Hey, it showed up when I wanted it to. Why, thank you. Now, what shall we attach it to? Let's get some evasion going. Well, no, for right now, let's just get the beats in here. We've got enough mana. We can start playing patty cake with some of these effects, but yeah. 9. Where's your discard now, Copper? Still don't think we're going to be able to pull this off. Too much removal in this format. Our stuff's very lightweight. And here comes the life. ephemerates here. This is GG. Oh, no problem, Shiraz. Didn't even know. Cool. We've got this. Both of those are going to get through. So, I guess I'll put this on the kite sail. We're going to lose somebody. I'd rather trade at this point with those vampires. If we see ephemerate, it's just game over. Does he have ephemerate or not? 2 will still get through. I think that's 4 to equip. That rapier is not cheap. Anything from the... Oh, yeah, Lorraine Sushi. No, I didn't... You know, it's the holidays, I'm sure. Something came up. No biggie. People got lives other than Pauper. I understand that. But it is always nice to have my regulars. Oh, that's a good little sign. Late to dinner already done. Problem is, that vampire gets them right back in it. Alright, anything we draw now is good. So even if it's a land, we can throw the rapier on something. Girl looks ecstatic to have this rapier. She's just like, yes! It's like Christmas morning in Whereverville. This is the D&D set. Well, that thing is all in. When everything looks like a nail, you really need to get yourself a hammer. Good quote. Oh, man. Well, same plan as before, darn it. Fortunately, we're going to lose our dude here. Hey, cool. That works out pretty good, doesn't it? It's a warrior. Should probably put ward on it. I want to get that lady flying, though. Don't have a bolt. Don't have a bolt. Alrighty, so I will do this to this. Whoosh. And booyah. Hey, cool. Well, we're going to call this Mardu, I guess. Yeah. A few more W's than I thought we'd get all day, so feeling all right. You know, with all the removal out there, as we saw 2 weeks ago versus Hexxen Rouge, you got to have it, right? If you don't have it, this deck makes you pay for it pretty quick. I'll lose 1 shield. We're never losing creatures here. Resolute Strike really showed up that game, didn't it? But I am going to lose 2 of them. Bolts seem really good in this matchup. Everything on their end has 3 toughness. Maybe 1 bone splitter. All right. And we'll do the superstitious move here. Throw these in here. If you're playing white, it's always good to have dust to dust. Resolute must stay. All right, I'll take it. And what shall we lose? What shall we lose indeed? I love me my boots. I want to see boots early. That's why I like all of them. And anytime I top deck, everything comes through. I'll lose 1 boot. Maybe the shield. I'm going to lose the shield. Hey, I can see that. Let's go 3 dust. Boop. Because we don't have any way to draw, so that's kind of why you want to have a 4-4-4-3 in these kind of builds. As of last night, I even had a build of this with Faithless Looting. I had 3 main. Thank you, Boots. Oh, you're so beautiful. We'll keep. Love me some Boots. This is one of the cool turns when you actually play the Boots first and then the kite sail. Let's see here. Things are feeling okay now. Mana's here. I got plenty of mana. Don't want any more. Sideboard showed up too. Hey, Ekhaert, made it to the stream. Happy New Year. And with the Wiki Bear Love, that's going to be our first commercial. My bladder hasn't moved yet, so. Oh, looks like we're staring down a lightning bolt, if I'm not mistaken. Shall we dance? Let's chance it. We'll drop the lady. I'll haste her. And he might waste her. Boink. We got no ward, so our plan now is a dust-to-dust move. Wah, wah, wah. After Nick, cautionable hand. We've had so many screw games already today. I'm just happy to see more land, but boy, we really don't need any more. Remember what I was saying about adding to? Hey, let's not. Come on, drop an artifact land. Oh no, he's hurting. All right, well, we've got a very nice long clock here. Shall we try it again? Let's wait till we get two good targets, eh? I'll do this again. And feign that we have a lightning bolt. And come on over for 3. It's a reverse Skyfisher. Alrighty. So I don't know if I'm going to just be a waste case next week or what. Job might be crazy busy and I'll be all baggy-eyed and tired and on Saturday morning. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Like I said, you got those new job jitters. Even though I've been at it for 2 or 3 weeks, it's been holiday weeks and super, super easy. And there's nothing to do today but just stick around and play Magic. Okay, man, oh man. We'll fix our mana. Don't have anything really to hit. I think I'll keep that bolt. If he tries to bounce the cleric, maybe? I'm not sure. I'll win in the race here. Be nice if, we could be loading up on artifacts. We'd get a little bit flooded here, but let's see what we can do. And who knows, maybe they're playing a Chittering Rat. I'll keep that Ash Baron's back. We all know that's a whole line of crap. Boy, where's this guy's mana? I almost feel bad for him. Almost. And there it goes. Boop. The problem with Dust to Dust, you need 2 artifacts. I guess I could target my own Boots of Speed, but that'd be pretty bad magic. There's our next turn play. Let's do it that way. And in case the Cavalier shows up, I don't know. I save the bolt for the head. I think we'll just sit on it. Gotta respond to those vampires, We'll cycle here. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, we'll get another mountain. It's enough lands for the deck. Let's go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. The most dreaded tapping you can do against these kind of decks. Bonk. And swing. Man, I wish I had ward. Where's my leather armor? I know it's hard to fly with all these things. That's what's so funny. I guess you can't go down that line of thinking with Magic, right? And thinking of all these things, holding all this equipment and axes and big old maces and boots and leather armor. And how are you flying? Come on, Kite Sail Apprentice. Get a bigger butt. I want that to be a 3-5, not a 3-2 against this matchup. course, right now, a 3/3 would be fine with Galvanic Blast, but since they're not on Metalcraft, ooh, sideboard showing up, that's for sure. If he has the Mournwell, I'm gonna have to discard anyway, so I'd rather be hellbent sooner than later. Let's go. Hopefully he just drops another one and we can kind of rinse repeat with that dust to dust move. Yikes, is this the end of her? Nope. All right. Woo. What is this new devilry? Are they ephemerating something here? They are. Let's respond to that. Keep those shenanigans away. Crunch. Yeah, actually, so less than that. A lot of times you don't even have to fling the life loss with Disciple of the Vault. Tamir Battle Rage sometimes gets over the top too. No! They have options now. Dang it. Ah! Where are our other creatures? This is maddening. Yeah, this just turned into a game, darn it. I'm going to have to waste a lightning bolt on a damn bird. Bertie. Whoop. I'll get him to double block, get something out of the deal. Who knows, might top deck something good. Why can't those be artifact birds? Hey, up again. I just recovered a bunch of my old deck lists off my old hard drive. Most of the decks were old format, couldn't be loaded. Oh. Most of them are really bad compared to the decks today. Yeah, the cards have always been creeping up in quality, that's for sure. This is, oh man, this is kind of frustrating, isn't it? Should we play Possum? Because we've got a Champion of the Flame with haste. Let's bring out the Champion. We'll throw the equipment on it. And attack. At least we got two creatures now. I'm feeling a little less vulnerable. And we'll do this on defense. Not that they're going to attack, but might as well. It's like, how'd this happen? It's summoning sick and it just attacked. Funny, my old Magic Files import fine. I got them from pretty far back. At least last time I tried. What do we have here? Something bad. That's a lot of mana. What's happening? No! Not that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there's two artifacts now. We can at least pick on something. They won't be gaining 3 life. And they can't pitch it, so we'll have an eventful turn. I'd really like to have a... Come on, something not land. Not a land. We all know where that was going, right? First things first, I'm going to get rid of his life option here. And a little bit of his mana. Bring this in here. My goodness. 4/3. I'm just going to attack here and hope that maybe they do some little like bird combo block and they don't go all in. So let's not think about it too long and go for it. Maybe they'll just block with 1 and the lightning bolt will be enough. I don't know. I like that. We don't have an ephemerate. Oh, nope. He's on to our plan. Big time. We'll go like this. That way we'll at least kill that. Just no reanimation targets here. Yep. I'll keep the bolt back. And Oh, the new Cobra Kai I was very impressed with. Since we're all in this little mini COVID lockdown here in our house, we had nothing to do yesterday, so we binged the entire show all throughout the day, and I was really expecting bad television because I'll get to that in just a minute, because it kind of feels like they rushed it out, but I haven't seen writing that good in quite a while since the first season, so I recommend that. But I was absolutely crestfallen by Disney and the new Boba Fett. I'm not going to give anything away, but boy, don't rush out to see that. What a hot mess. Well, that's pretty cool. That'll be 4, and then I can get through with that. So let's try that, and that does have flash. That's attack. Yeah, I've never. You talk about a rush job. And the stunts and the choreography just looked like a child designed it. It was like, who on earth? And the worst thing was, I was holding out hope that Robert Rodriguez, I think, was the guy that directed the one that I really liked last year. And I was like, well, maybe that's the thing, right? Maybe he's not on it. And nope, at the end credits, his name was all over it. And I was just like, ugh, that was just awful. Oh, down it goes. Crunch. Well, good news is we've got some equipment to throw on anything that we top deck, but our opponent's got us on a pretty fast clock here. I'm going to save that bolt as long as I can. Maybe I'll just draw another one and we can just win it. That'd be pretty funny. Take that, Scred. Yeah, we couldn't have taken down the Spirit with a bolt, though. It's got a 4 backside. Come on. Hey, we got haste. If they don't have a creature out, we might be in this. Cool. We'll play this. I think we just win if they don't have an answer for it. And they have an answer. This has flash, but I can't equip it at instant speed, right? Darn it. Where's our effects now, right? Darn it. Now, had I had that in my hand, I could have saved it from that. That would have been pretty fun play, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can take one more turn. Need to top deck a creature or a lightning bolt. Or we're going to game 3, folks. Oh, right on 13. Hey, what deck are we playing? This is just a really creative little list from our viewer in the chat, Hexxen Rouge, 2 weeks ago. Thrashed us with something 99% similar. We made a few changes, and we're just kind of brewing as we go. It's kind of an all-in Boros artifact equipment list. I haven't tried out the Skyfisher in this list, no. It could be warranted, though, being able to bring back a lot of these flash mechanics and stuff, but so far, been a little flooded, a little screwed. Yeah, they learned their lesson, darn it. Bolt! And there's Ward. Yep, we're dead. All right, off to game 3. We needed well, you know, if it was the trample dude, it still would have been enough. Half of our creatures have trample. Anything of the red persuasion, so break down the L there. Oof, I am getting cold. I'm liking this. Paladin Shield seemed pretty key in that matchup. I'm going to bring one back in. I think I'm going to lose a Bone Splitter. Now again, this leather armor is just our MVP. When it shows up, it causes play mistakes because of the ward ability, and I love it. All right, we'll do our superstitious shuffle. Just because. Boop. Throw off the algorithms of MTGO. It's messing with us, making us get flooded, then screwed. So much so I wrote a song about it. It goes something like this. Not to worry, I won't bore you guys with that. Tell you, I really want that 4th boot of speed. Problem is, all these lightning bolts have great targets in this matchup other than that 2/4 Spirit. Yeah. Woo! Okay. I like it. We'll keep it. Just hit a plane will be good to go, but I've got this on board, so we've got time. Ooh, sorry, I'm getting really cold. I gotta go put on a sweater or something. All right, you know what? Let's lead off with the leather armor. Equip 0. That must be really easy to get into. I've got a lot of experience with armor. I used to build it quite a bit, a whole nother lifetime ago, but boy, there's nothing like a good fitting piece. Nothing worse than a day of walking around the woods and combating folks with medieval weaponry when you've got some rivet poking into your collarbone or ugh. Hey man, this is feeling good. Now what do we do? I think I'm going to just drop the Seeker. Let's just drop the Seeker. We'll put Ward on it. We can just do this every turn, but only once a turn. It's nice when you throw that leather armor on after like 5 other things, because, you know, there's just all this stuff to read and people go, just looking at the stats, and then they bolt it, and it's like, no. So right now, cast down can, well, target it, but it won't work. Woo, all right. Those boots of speed are feeling a wee bit silly. All right, we'll do this. Don't turn on prowess. Jeez, sorry for the incessant throat clearing. Talking too much, I tell you. Yeah, I like that, but shall we get some variety going here? Let's just attack first. I'm more concerned with damage in this matchup, so I don't know. Another Seeker? Happy New Year, Mtmentat. Back at you. Let me, I think I want to drop the other Seeker. We'll have this guy come out at instant speed next turn. I'll do this. Just because. Some bald monk. Hey, try this on. No, you try it on. I'll try it on here. Help me. Swapping out armor secrets. Hype the message. Yeah, make sure to use them points. Anybody want to control my sideboard? Remember, that's one of our options. You can sideboard for me if you use them in. Ooh wee! This is feeling fun. Let me do this. I'll bring out this guy. I'll put this on him. And shall we just dance like this? Maybe this actually makes more sense going over here, doesn't it? Boop. Ward. Oh no. Oh, okay, cool. Leather Freaks. Yeah, that'd be a good name for the list, huh? A 6/6 out of the blue. We're swinging for 10. What you gonna do? Hopefully nothing. Take it to the face. As we saw, that's the big key with this list, is that trample. Built-in evasion. It's sloppy evasion, but it's still there, and it was enough to get past our protection from red critters 2 weeks ago. I was left very impressed and inspired, so that's why we're playing this today. Fun little list. Didn't think it'd be doing this good. Maybe there's something to it. Go all in on a theme. Usually good things result. Oh, that big 2/4 body, but now we've got some answers for it. I just want to draw an equipment so that Seeker turns on. All of our creatures have haste because of those boots. Just love the boots. All right. Cool. We'll gain some life here. Yeah, I was just going to throw that on there. Probably drop that guy, but cool. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I've only lost to Tron so far. I beat Burn and the Mardu reflection, whatever you want to call it. Hey guys, I'm going to go get a sweater on, get some coffee, and I'll be right back after Wiki Bear and a few other things. Stick with us. Thanks for joining me. We'll be right back.
I can answer any question you have. I'm Wiki Bear.
That's great. Okay, here's a question. Bear, what's the longest street in America?
Checking now. Got it. That title belongs to Colfax Avenue in Colorado, over 26 miles long. Yay!
No, that's great. That was really cool that he came up with that.
Yeah. And speaking of long streets, Civil War General James Longstreet was partially responsible for over 10,000 Confederate casualties during the Battle of Antietam, the bloodiest single-day battle in American history. What a bloodbath! I'm Wiki Bear.
Yeah, there were a lot of terrible fatalities in the Civil War.
Imagine ditches filled with dead horses.
Okay. Let's try another question. What's the fastest animal on land?
The fastest land animal is the cheetah. It can reach speeds up to 75 miles per hour.
See? That was great information really fast.
But it's still not fast enough to outrun Jack the Ripper. The notorious 19th century British serial killer who murdered at least 5 prostitutes, lickety-split.
He was a terrible killer, Jack the Ripper, yeah.
And he was never caught or punished. What a clever fellow, yay!
Come on down to Ventures Vehicles, where we offer the cheapest prices for any vehicle your heart desires. Check out this gorgeous fleet-wheel cruiser, equipped with Aether power steering and weather-light windows. Stock. Or if speed's your thing, you won't beat our open chase dragster in any race, and you'll never beat our price. Here at Ventures Vehicles, we specialize in transports of all types, like this demolition stomper, perfect for those weekend construction projects or just taking a stomp through the woods. And even better is our price.
Wow,
From wheels on the ground to ships of both sea and air, we got them all. Vehicles of every rarity and always for the lowest price. That's Ventures Vehicles.
And we're back. Whew, with a sweater on. I had to get my own leather armor. See what I did there? Tired of shivering on camera. I'm sure that got a little irritating to some of you. Sorry about that. Not moving around, and it's cold outside, so thought I was okay, but apparently not. So we're having a really good day with this. A lot better than I thought we were going to do. We haven't seen fairies yet. We've got the lava darts for that. And again, this is just all in flux, but ooh, good old Donnie Lotion. Yep. I love those just those little takeaways. I had Snatch on the brain as far as the movie we've been watching here at the house. The old Brad Pitt classic. Guy Ritchie, one of my favorite directors. Actually, I can't say that. I liked it just because of that movie Snatch. I've seen a lot of his stuff lately, and I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes, whatever. So, Fat Tony gift cards. So this is the crazy list we're playing via Hexxen Rouge. So I've called it Hexxen Boros Equipment Warriors V2. The original version, as we're waiting for our opponents to show up. I'm not saying mine's better or anything. We're just it's just play styles and stuff. And I played his, I don't know, 10, 11 times, and had some good times with it. But just wanted a little bit more like that leather armor effect, and I really like the haste boots. Okay, we got 2 critters. Our mana's not right. We can keep him alive. What does the chat say? Should we keep this hand? I say keep. I'm going to keep it. Boop. We'll get a mountain, damn it. Mole, says Ekhaert. Oh, I guess I read too slowly. I haven't seen this avatar, I don't think. I don't really look up that way all that much. Ooh, alrighty. Come on, draw a mountain and make me feel like a winner. Yeah, I don't want to tempt the man of gods here. Mull a hand like this and get Well, 2 more times. Hey! Woo! You know what? Maybe we should just do our old plan again here. Lead off with the Boots of Speed, and we can just attack with Kite's Tail next turn. And then curve out. Alright, that turned out to be a fine hand. Here we go. We got plenty of creatures, and our mana is right now. Thank you, mana gods. I'll stop bad-mouthing you. But we're up against... we want the ward to show up. Our leather armor. This is some sort of reanimator. If so, we might not mind our creatures dying. Excuse me. We'll see if how removal heavy they are with this very first move here. Hey, the Gavelineer shows up. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, that's more damage. Let's do this little dude. We'll do him instead. Change of plans. Boy, all our creatures just showed up. Throw this on here and there's boom, more damage. This might encourage a going to keep them back? No, they must have removal or another blocker or a kitchen imp. All right, it's almost too many creatures now. I need some more stuff to show up here. Let's, yeah, that still represents more damage than if I just attacked with the one. And oh, we've got the other one too. That's kind of awkward, huh? Blech. Seeker doesn't get us much, and we'd have to give something haste. All right. Regardless of what I do, I want to be able to. Let me bring out the champion, and I can sit on Resolute Strike as a defensive play. I probably should have attacked first. I'm just kind of debating if I wanted to take the boots off or what, but in this scenario, they kind of want to stay on, don't they? Be a Galvanic Blast. Oh, 5 damage. We're not getting around that, folks. That's going to be coming at us for 4. And we can block and kill it with the other one if we want to. Resolute Strike will throw Boots of Speed on there. Or do we just drop a Kite Sail Apprentice? Options, options. Almost too many options. Well, that'll be what? 4-3, 5-3. Yeah, we'll be able to trade with this Reaver. I really want to draw one more mana so we can kind of start using those Boots of Speed. Problem is, it's our only thing out there right now, so we have to use it for other things. Let's hope he doesn't have any red removal in hand. If so, we're going to see it now. Boop, boop. I'm going to get that Seeker online here because the carnage is about to ensue. We'll block here. Watch, he's got like a artifact kill spell in response. Those Scofo's Reavers are really, they really get my respect. It's like a Mer Enforcer every time it attacks. Cool, I like seeing that. All right, yeah. We're gonna get our life package on the way here. Just gonna keep that on there. I'll keep Resolute Strike back. Here's another Scophos Reaver. This time we'll gain life. Do the little trick. Yeah, Resolute Strike's really earning its place here. Hexxen Rouge. I'm glad I put it back in because for a while there I was trying without it but today it's really been shining. So let's see. Oh, we got to be a little careful there. The prowess will boost it over the top. So yeah, we still have the kind of the same play as we did last time. Does he want to block? Guess not. I don't like that Cabal Initiative gaining life, but we're going to gain our own life too, so they still need Threshold for it to happen. Oh no, that's when it discards. I thought it was the Threshold thing. It just gets to be a 3/3. I love this artwork. So cool. A melancholy lady. With the haircut just like mine. In this scenario, I want to block first and then do the little tricks. Okay. Resolute Strike. Gotta make sure it's a warrior. Doesn't work on that Kite Sail Apprentice. He's like, dang it, keep killing my best dude. And he's supposed to have the combat tricks at instant speed, right? No, sir. This is all tricks all the time. Click real slow here. Yep, to that. I said yes. Okay, thank you. Two Reavers down. And he's dead. But at least we blocked. No life for us, darn it. Yeah. Darn it, darn it. All right. They must really like what's in their hand. They didn't want to gain any life there. Merchant showing up. I need some more equipment. Otherwise, these guys just, they got to be all selfish with everything, you know? Wow, what the bolt, huh? Hold on. I don't bolt anything. Yeah. This is kind of frustrating. If he lets the veil go, I might actually kill that. Keep him off of the discard outlet. We just need some meat to show up. We need some metal to show up. Some antique store goods we can throw on the ground. Let's start turning these things sideways. 4/3. We got it there. Outside of a trick. I think we'll be all right. Let's attack. I'd really like to use these boots for something else, but our mana's kind of stultified, and so is our artifacts are all hiding some strange antique store. I'm not sure what's going on. Boop. We'll drop the Kite Sail. Honestly, probably going to just use her as a blocker. And that bolt probably on the Reaver. Not sure yet. Might have to use it on the Cabal. Of course, it is only 2 life, but still. Banner Coke. It's a cool sounding word. I finally saw the that weird movie Lamb. I was really expected more. I saw the trailer and I was really interested in it because I like those very strange movies, but in the end I was pretty underwhelmed. But I'm telling you, there's nothing as underwhelming as the new Boba Fett. My goodness. Even the punching and stuff, it was like this fast. It was so bad. Alrighty, he's drawn a card. We're going to kill the thing. You want to gain life? No. I'll do this instead. We take a lot. We still got a bit of damage here. Okay. I'm just going to attack here. I'll bring my dude out to block, and it's a lot of things, but it doesn't have evasion, so scrunch. That worked out really good. We'll do that. We've got evasion when we need it with the Kite Sail if he tries to hold up shop and we draw some sort of artifact that our deck's full of, but we just can't seem to draw any right now. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, that was dumb of me. I should have equipped the Boots of Speed, and then I could have taken down the Scophos, but I think they're going to be on blocking detail anyway. Champion of the Flame. Looting. Looking for a lightning axe. My fingers is cold. We know what they're holding. All right, now I don't feel so dumb. Artifact, please. Thank you. Well, that should be game, right? I've just got 4 in the air. If we just do that, we don't even need to be fancy about it. I'll just throw the boots on here. Well, we don't even need to do that, do we? And just do this, to this, to this. Oh, but it's not the creature. That's right. Ah! Well, we better make it a creature. I mean, a flyer now. I just said that's the only non-warrior, so that's why I didn't get on there anyway. So, all right. Well, we got it here. So let's attack. Knowing that they've got a mountain in hand. And we've got flying. Almost a punt. W. Rakdos. You ready? Lava Dart might be interesting here. We don't really have much of a board for this matchup. It's just trying to be faster. So we'll just leave these things in. But I do want to mess around with some of this armor, superstitious-wise, and start throwing it around everywhere and mess up some sort of algorithm. Because, man, we have so... That's like the deck is armor and artifacts and such, and we just... Not there. Hopefully they overboard and bring in a bunch of artifact hate, and we draw heavy on it and slowly stomp them down. Rubens now is a really good Rakdos player. I've lost this build plenty of times, so yuck. Man, this is so tempting. We've got double Reaper and leather. What's the chat say? I think we scoop this one. I mean, one plane and we're in it, but yeah, I gotta scoop this. Mulligan this. We've got boots, we've got creatures, and it's still a little loopy on the colors here. God, what an awkward hand. I think I'm going to mulligan this one too. All right, I'll keep. Hexxen says keep. I'll keep. We are on the draw. And we'll put a Seeker back. See, we're probably not going to cast that even if we do get a white mana for quite a while with all the shenanigans we've got. But again, only one Boots of Speed showing up. And we need some more artifact love here. Come on. Give me something good. And I'm just going to get the aggro online. We might not draw another mana, so this represents a little faster clock. Darn boots. The door hinges are singing songs in the background. Late to the party, Mtmentat? No, no biggie. Yeah, thank you for that, Nim Chimpskey. Johnny on the spot, courtesy of Hex and Rouge. I made a few changes, and I'm sure you will too. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those decks when you're like, I don't know what to play. Just gonna have some fun with this. So, yeah, boy, we are just stultified to death here, but I'd rather get my mana right. He wants to kill that in response. Fine. Let's pull this down. Boop. All right. We don't even have any armor to attach to it, do we? But at least we're attacking. Do love the mana specific, like nothing comes into play tapped. So a deck like this, that's pretty important. Haggle, Madness. I'm going to use we've only got one boots. I'd rather keep tempo here and just kill his creature. This is just like the combat trick Super Bowl here. Oh, you're going to block. No damage? He's not blocking? Double check this. Oh, he just did it too late, I guess. Good to read cards. Glad I didn't fall for that. What is the Dust to Dust price tag now? Imagine it's not pretty high anymore. Come on, just give me a mountain. That's all I want for Christmas. Wait, that just happened. Never mind. Love this artwork. Very cool. $5. That's not so bad when everybody needs 4 of them. I think those things used to be like 25 cents. Magic fluctuations, eh? I'm gonna drop the should I drop the I'm gonna drop the bone splitter. Then I'll attack. So we got a warrior, baby. Resolute strike. Ultra cool. If it doesn't die in the process. 4 cards in hand. Madness. But the trample will be a thing. And it's going to be quite the race, this game. Gotta get that Seeker online and draw some damn land so I can do something about it, right? Attach an equipment. This one, please. Crunch. Alrighty. Well, at least it's going to probably trade with the imp next turn, unless he wants to bring that merchant back from the yard. Gorilla Shaman showing up. It's going to be pretty pricey to take things down, but it does take them down. So we got a good blocker now. Good for him staying on the aggro. Ew. I'm going to drop Seeker and pass. Yeah, we're getting to that level of life here where I've got another one. We just need to draw some damn land. Yeah, I'd rather just block with it. Oh, that's cool, Nim Chimpskey. Man, you got all the little tricks with that. The tricknology. Woo! We'll get rid of this 4. 2-turn clock if we don't block there. That's crazy. Might still be, depending on what new devilries show up. I wouldn't. I'd rather save the 4 life. I don't think anybody would trade the 8. Seeing that we're mana screwed too. I mean, gosh, he got access to 2/4/5 to R2. All right, yeah, screw really hurts this build. We'll play the boots just for the life boost. Oh, it's 99% hexxen still. I just tweaked a few cards here and there, of which we're not seeing any, which is maddening. I want to get my life back, baby. Woo! I'm willing to risk it. I definitely probably wouldn't have stumbled on something of this ilk for quite a few months or years, maybe. Just not something that's been on my radar. And as things keep going, you know, equipment's not going anywhere, so decks like this might go from just being fun to actually pretty competitive if the right number of cards or equipment come out. I mean, you see, I think the key is just that low equip cost. We've got leather armor out. We win games really fast. I think I want to block. Block again. Come on, land. Where are you at? We're getting overrun here. He's got food for the monkey. Oh, that's pretty cool. So here's our guy. Both at 11. Let's say that's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. He's got that. I think we have to keep our dude back just a block. Stage. Play this dude out. Try to trade with something. Let's get our life back a little bit. What's he going to take down? The boots? Ooh, good choice. The monkey showing up. I'll get rid of the life gainer. I'll gain some life. Our deck's not helping us. We are hurting for mana. Thank goodness we're not playing our artifact lands, right? Great Furnace would be nice little cookies for the gorilla. Ooh. This, we're getting just tempo to death, resource to death. It's pretty hard to keep up. We're trying. Secret of the Way helped out a lot. I think we'd be dead by now. At some point, we're going to have to kind of commit here, but he's keeping that stuff back to where it just makes more sense to not be the aggro and just try to stay alive, and hopefully we can draw into something because we've got so many creatures that showed up, and all of our lands and armor is hiding from us. Ugh. Well, that's not going to do any good. All right, we're going to game 3. Where on earth was our land? That was maddening. Yip-a-doop. Wish we could add lands to the actual deck mid-game, right? Yeah, I'm probably going to rethink this Lava Dart plan, being that we've only been flooded once, but I'm tempted to make this 20. I think upon review, the only times we're losing is when we're screwed. Not to say this is like, you know, the next big deck or anything like that. It's a lot of fun, and it's a really neat design space, and thank you very much, Hexxen Rouge. But it is does seem to be the problem, and if it stumbles on land, it's a problem I think a lot of builders do with Infect 2. They try to build it a little too tight, and it's like, well, you get in your own way sometimes. Speaking of mana problems, mulligan. All right, I'll keep this one. Keep. Oh man, I like all these bone splitters. I like boots better though. I'll get rid of one. One done. Here we go. It's got so many little tricks. They've got so many critters. I'm just going to get my mana right. Watch we get stuck at 2 again. It'd be maddening. But yeah, it does seem like there should be a few more creatures with these. Like, if it's equipped, then this stuff happens. Seems like with the thousands and thousands and thousands of cards that we have access to, you'd think there'd be a few more. I draw another red here. Be cool. Come on, come on. Cool. Hey, I'm not going to complain at all. You know what? I think I'm just going to set out artifacts and thrash next turn. Mana's feeling good. Creature's feeling good. I'll turn on the haste engine here. Yeah, when I went searching for it, you know, obviously Kite Sail shows up if it's equipped blank, or then there's that cat that can become like a 4/3 first strike with lifelink, which was tempting, and I did try that for an afternoon. I don't know, 3 or 4 games, but evasion is everything. I even messed around, if you can bring this up, either Shiraz or Nim or any of my mods, if you check out, what's it called? Stealth Suit Armor, I think. Of course, you can attach it and make something have Shroud for blue, or you can just equip it. But yeah, Norok Stealth Suit, that's the one. Thank you for catching my error there. Pretty cool. Alrighty, let's go. I was messing about with that. Then there's even I think it's Skybinder staff. I thought it'd be really funny if you ever run into an all-flying deck. You just put it on and your guys are unblockable, but that's getting a little wishful thinking, don't you think? All right, speaking of wishful, we just need one more mountain and I'll stop complaining. But all of our creatures have haste as long as we've got the mana to pump things up. That's another reason I think they should have 2 more lands in it. There's so much to do with your mana each turn, and we're not hitting our full potential but in the way we're playing. Yeah, that's the one, Skybinder staff. I always like that, or Dusk Corona. There's all these things. And if you follow on YouTube on our community tab, I have little surveys and, jokes and insights and blah, blah, blah. But I put up, what was that thing called? It's a big golem holding up a stone, and you sacrifice it, and all your creatures gain flying until the end of turn. And I've never done it, but I've always been like, I had to try to make that'd be funny in like an all goblin list or something. You're just like, now with flying, or with Clark Kent Shaman, you just do it and he lives because all of a sudden he's levitating. A lot of fun to be had out there. Says the Bob Ross of Pauper. Wonk, wonk, wonk. These happy little goblins. Of course, I'm pretty far from Bob Ross with this haircut. Yowza. Well, that would suck, except that we've got another one right in tow. Boots of speed, man. I'm grateful this list beat us for a lot of reasons. Gave me something to do today and show it off to you guys, but also because Boots of Speed was not on my radar, and it's one of those cards, having played with it, I'm like, man, I just want to find a way to put this in everything out there. Yeah, I'm going to go all in on the Gavalineer here. He's probably got removal or instant speed creature. If he does, that's cool. If not, we're going to smash for a bunch. Using up the removal on our weakest dude. He's going to get through for a whole hell of a lot. If he gets through. I'm anticipating a lightning bolt to this little guy's head. It's like, wait, 8 damage? Force of nature? Haste speed? Yep. He gets that back. We'll at least kill something. They're not setting up. And they're going to get back the neonate. I'm playing it kind of like a very bad duress. Kind of I like to bring up these topics just so that it shows that, if they had removal, they would have used it there. But going for the blocking plan. 6 still going to get through. Crunch. Our guy dies. Technically, that would usually be a really bad thing because we don't have all that many creatures, but in these last 2 games, we're just drawing all of them. It has trample too. Woohoo! Come on, just give me a mountain. One more mountain. Another discard outlet. Darn it. And 5 cards in their hand. Another discard outlet. Feels, even though we're almost twice the life, and it just does feel like things are slipping away. Yes. Thank goodness. We will cast this. Whoosh. We will cast this. Whoosh. No. Wish you would have done it right when it came out, and then I could have at least dropped the Seeker. Not lost so much tempo, but I got my mountain like I wanted. The problem is our graveyard's filling up with lots of creatures that we'd rather have in our hand right now. Too much removal. Yeah, that's the fundamental thing. That's why, again, that ward card, it served a lot of purposes, including tempo and speed. It's right on point. So if you're going to build this, my opinion, I think you have to have 4 leather armor. It's just too much fun. I sure wish some of these were artifact creatures so you could play, what's that one, the ring? You just pitch it and it saves something. All right, there go our artifacts. I'm going to probably eat up the boots. Get our surprise plan online. I got the slow game coming up. Inevitability slowly crawling back. We're not so screwed this time, but come on. Don't think we're winning this one, guys. Anybody got any work stories, like when you started a job and it just wasn't what you thought, or just disasters, or the opposite, like you thought it was going to suck and it ended up being your favorite job? I've got that nervous new job energy because we're actually going back in office at some point. And all right, let's just go all in here, build up the board, and hope we top deck something good. Like I had 2 or 3 offers before this that all hit at once, and everything seemed like, and it was like, darn it, and I had to choose. And so now, you know, you wonder like, am I going to regret that in 3 or 4 months, and the other opportunities aren't there anymore? Or, you know how it is. You guys all know the few years I've had, so there's a reason I lose a little sleep at night and wonder about this kind of stuff. But I'm not looking forward to having a commute again. But on the same token, it is going to be kind of nice to get out of the house, especially after this pretend little lockdown, or miniature lockdown. It's not pretend at all. Yeah, I think we would have got there without the ape showing up. That's another argument for the lava dart, and I probably should have been thinking a little clearer on that. I like to, you know, I have a little paper and I write win-loss, who I'm playing, but then I have a column right next to it, and I usually write down like what would be good here, so that when you go to your sideboard, it's usually right on the tip of your mind anyway, but it's always nice to have that little double check. We're losing this one, guys. Crunch. Down we go. Look how ornery this one looks. Just like, get away from me. I want to play with this funny shiny thing. Oh, let's go hexxen. One thing I've noticed too is, having played this for on and off for about a week, you know, it's taught me things like the boots of speed, and me thinking like, man, I really want to have more of those. I think I'm gonna just get rid of Mana Monkey. He's hellbent right now. I'll just do it now. Well, nah. I mean, if he's got the Grave Scrabbler, he's going to be able to get it back. I wish he was in single digits. I'd contemplate putting the bolt to the head, but we're on about a 5-turn clock here. Let's make it 4. We've seen some direct damage, so all right, we'll kill it here. I was just hoping maybe if he had a Grave Scrabbler, he'd play it before combat, but I'll at least get rid of Mana Monkey so that our game plan doesn't get thwarted. I probably would too, Nim Chimpskey. I probably will. But it is 12 to 12. There's one mystery card in hand. Does he have somebody on? Oh, I didn't see the looting hiding in there. Yeah, that might do it. God, I love Faithless Looting. For plays just like that. Get right back in it. Oh, thanks a lot, Resolute Strike. All right, we'll give it... We're not that close to death. We've got 4 turns. We'll let him kill us the right way. Ruben's no stranger to the show, at least competing. He's been on this build for about 3 months now. He's really got it fine-tuned. So, in fact, I think I was going to play it a month or 2 ago, and something got in the way. I think I had just played Rakdos like a day or 2 in a row, and it was like, wait a minute, that'd be 3 weeks of Rakdos. So everybody's getting enough of, with technically Affinity right now is kind of a Rakdos build, right? So nobody with work stories. Interesting. I thought the chat would blow up. All right. Well, this is worth one more turn because we might have some holy cow turn. That's got to put fear in the hearts of our opponent. New Year's resolution strike. Oh boy. Yeah, we're really close to death here. In fact, I don't think we can get out of this because we'd have to start blocking. Speaking of Bob Ross, there's some really cool lands in the promo builds with Bob Ross art. Yeah, we're dead. All right. For some reason, I forgot that was EOT. He got us good there. All right, guys, I'm going to roll you a Pictionary thing from quite a while ago. See if you can guess them right in chat, and I'll be right back for the last round and a little deck discussion and what we learn and all that good stuff. Be right back.
Nettles, they're the worst. Itching, stinging, nefarious nature nastiness. Like vastwood vines, they constantly irritate your skin. Once infected, you'll see them everywhere. But now, the Sentinel has you covered. A healing, Simic lotion for skin and hands. Hands that feel, hands that hold, create, and remember. Sentinel's hand cream, the Sentinel for your skin.
And we're back. Guys, I think I want to add these lands now. A few too many games like that. Let's see how this works. You all with me? But what would you lose? Let's play one more game as is. That will be the thing in the description and such. So, but if we get mana screwed again, I really think we're going to have to pull for that. I'm debating losing all the lightning bolts and adding 2 lands and 2 faithless looting so that if we do get flooded, we've got something to do. Let's see. Open this up. 1 mana. Not much to think about here. Just don't have the option to click through. Screw again. Mulligan. Screw again. Mulligan. Keep. And we start again like this. I want that ward. I'm going to do that. Tough to get rid of Bone Splitter. I'm going to do it. What artwork we talking about, guys? I missed the chat. Just show me a plane so I can just drop the boots. Drop the boots. All right. I'm just going to get this back. Oh, yeah, the new Faithless Looting. Yeah, it's awful. I'm glad you guys think that. I saw it at the store and I thought it was a joke. Now, I've seen that style on other cards that look gorgeous, but yeah, it just looks goofy. Ooh, this is intimidating. We've got 1 creature. And we're up against something with probably a lot of bolts. Our leather armor might have something to say about that. But first, we got to put it on, and that's when we're vulnerable. It's funny. It's like when you put a shirt over your head, you know, you're blind for that 1 little second. That's kind of like when ward doesn't work on a creature, right? It's like I was putting it on, and then I got zapped. Man, that's right. Through the night. I'm just going to do a setup turn here. Yep, we got to do this. this little combination, we get 2 pieces of equipment for 1 mana. That's a good deal. And it adds protection, and it'll have haste. Not that bad. But seriously, chat, what would you lose to make room for 2 more lands? Sounds silly getting rid of direct damage, but I have so much trample and shenanigans, I don't know. Maybe I gotta go kind of extreme, eh? Come on, tap that mana. Ah, you know this is a bolt. Well, you know what? I'd actually rather lose Seeker at this stage. Let me bring out Seeker. If he's going to bolt something. All right, let's put on Ward first for free. It's going to bolt it. It'll do it now. Yep. All right. Our champion will live to fight another day. I think that's going to be the meaner play, seeing that this is game 1 and got kind of a creature economy here. Do we wait? Something tells me to wait. I'm going to wait. Here's for another creature. I'll just make them think that we're drawn poorly here and we're out of creatures. It's like, do something. Cast a Mole Drifter. It's like an important turn in these styles. So I just don't want to see an untapped red source. The Ward is all payable. Come on, tap them all, tap them all. More tapping. Yeah, my oldest got little symptoms right before our neighborly game night, so we were like, gosh darn it, so we couldn't play then, get out of the house. And that was, gosh, Wednesday. That's technically been the 5-day thing, but we're going to go probably through the weekend. And everybody else feeling fine, and he is too, by the way. It's not that bad. I'm going to try this game plan again. Put on the Ward. I know I don't have to pay for it. I'm just tapping the mana now. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't think that was going to go through. If I would have known, I would have put it on champion, but oh well. I don't want to go the cycling route because that's, you know, when you need that crucial mana, that's when you're forced to come to play tap. So one of the few decks I might actually consider a 10-10 split. Just whoosh, that's how it goes. Now we want bolt, right? Whatever you cut, that's what you end up needing. Metalcraft online, but it's going to cost them. I want to see that rapier show up. It's like a vulnerable hexproof. You think about it. A lot of fun though in these colors. But about as explosive as hexproof if we get the right draws. That little goblin, for as weak as he is, he can, I think he was the culprit 2 weeks ago. Got us good. All right, we've seen one Galvanic Blast. Is there another? It'll cost him 3 if he wants to do it. Okay, I'm going to bring out our dude here. All right, there's that. Well, might as well. Throw the boots on the lady. Is it a lady? I just assume because of long hair. You hairist. No sense in attacking, I guess. Of course, since that's our only creature, I should probably put the ward effect on her. At this stage, pretty much anything kills her, so I'll just do it. We'll do an even split. Make them have to pay 2 for stuff. I don't know. When my full job does kick in full core, it's going to be 1 week on, 1 week off. So I'll be in office 1 week and then working from home the next week, sort of rotation hybrid schedule. So I think that's towards the end of the month. But I got a nice early shift, so even if I hit traffic, I'm home in time for dinner. Ooh, we gotta love that it has flash, right? What shall we attack with? Let's get rid of these air creatures, eh? If I do that too, and then I get that in there, let's just attack. Yeah, that's 2, 4. I'll still get 1 through. Do I attack with everything? I don't need the life that badly. I think I'm just going to roll like this. Jacqueline the rapier. Oh yeah? Take that, Sonny. Yeah. Just didn't want to lose a seeker. Our creatures have ward, but it's like, come on, look at the mana across from us. I like our opponent's game state a lot more than ours. Got the mana to re-equip it if we need, right? All of these little tokens can just get in the way of it too. It's not like it has a trample or anything like that. So, alrighty, well, I'll just leave it like this. I really want a Champion of the Flame with all this hardware on board right now. That's really the only way we're going to punch through much damage. Even the little Goblin will be nice right now because I don't really mind having it exchange for things, but Hemperor showing up. It's not like they're in single digits. They got plenty of blockers. The only question is, what the F are we playing? That's probably what our opponent's thinking. And who knows, maybe there's only 3 Galvanic Blasts left in a deck of 39 cards. Quite a few red sources showing up here. What do we have? What's showing up? Alrighty, well, that'll probably be game. Wah, wah, wah. The plan. We'll see what we draw next, and we'll go to the next game. USA Grave. That's what I call that. Howard wrote the L down. Well, we started kind of hot in the middle there. We had nice little winds going on, but finding the flaws. Yeah, we can't even really punch through that with the ephemerate trick. Tokens everywhere. All right. We go to game 2. What to do when you draw lands and you don't need them? Faithless Looting. Maybe I can find a way to fit 4 in there. Ha. Well, yeah, they do have the artifact plan, so let's attack that. I'm going to go all in on that plan, though. Maybe 1 Pyroblast, maybe 2. I don't want to get overzealous here. I'll lose a shield. I'm going to actually lose all of my lightning bolts. I'll lose a bone splitter, and I'm going to bring in 2 PauperRBusts just for that darn graveyard recursion. We don't really have any access to like Fairy Macabre and stuff like that. I mean, we have access to it. Everybody does. All right, this might be the last game of the day. Who knows? Last game of the year. No, first game of the last game of the year. How would you say that? Did anybody take my offer a few weeks back and look into that Amazon Prime movie called The Expanse? We watched it again. It got better the second time. The whole family enjoyed that one, even the kids, which are almost impossible to have sit through a movie. So I'm interested. Does anybody here play Paper Pauper? They don't have anything organized at my LGS. Yeah, pandemic really screwed a lot of things up. Tell you, I've said it a few times. A place up in Seattle has a really good idea where I think Ryan Roberts was his name, but he brought his own like 5 or 6 good metagame decks in paper to the store, and then just had kind of a checkout system. And there was like a thriving scene within like 5 or 6 weeks, like a regular once a night thing, and that. So that system I know works. All right, I like this hand. We'll keep. We could win here. Yeah, let me bring out this dude here first. Might get in a free shot early on. That leather armor might buy a removal spell. Oh, that's cool. Mtmentat. Very nice to hear. All right, come on, something good. We will cycle, get our land right, and put a little leather jacket on our friend the goblin. Boop. All for the low, low price of 0. Who doesn't like that? Boom. Just give us a plain and a mountain. Let's just hit land next. Good creature count, nice combat checks. We just need the mana to do so. Finding that galvanic blast, but it won't be enough right now. I hope they fall for it. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Building the community. If it wasn't for the pandemic and when I had that big unemployment streak, I would have done that too. But my goodness, what to do when you have all the wrong things? I don't really want to trip up the ward there. I'm just gonna get another dude out. I'm gonna get 2 dudes out, maybe. Let's attack first, just in case we need Resolute Strike just to keep something alive. Let's do that. When you don't draw enough equipment, this is what ends up going down too with these. But we've got to put them on the defensive quickly here. I think we wait. We don't have that many creatures. And, 1 cannonade away from this blowing up in our face. So let's at least save 1 creature if we can. Lands would be nice, especially a plane. Everyone's so terrified of dust to dust and just play around it. Well, we can at least kill that. Either of our belligerent goblins. Leather armor. Pretty darn good in this list. Okay, this is getting frustrating. I just want to get rid of a blocker and an ephemerate target, so let's go. Boom, boom, boom. No. We'll keep the equipment where it's at. Ooh, where's my land? think we're in agreement this needs more land. If today's experiment has shown anything, it is probably that. And for little things too, obviously the leather armor doesn't need to be equipped, but you do have to cast the damn thing. Casting creatures and equipping them with everything else from Bone Splitter to Rapiers, you gotta do the thing. All right, come on, Plane, show up. So that he's got to use a counterspell on something like protecting land. Thank you for listening. That's great. Let's do this first before combat, eh? See this coming a mile away, right? Bloop, bloop. Here comes the counterspell. Yep. And attack. With only one equipment, these guys all want to wear it. That's what's frustrating. It's like, these could be hitting so much harder if I just had more equipment, but we're chock full of equipment. Yes, here comes another ward effect against a counterspell player. Haha, take that. It's like a force spike, I tell you. 2 times in 5 games. Happens very often. And it always feels good. Plaidmagic said, signed up with the Magic Kids for a kid to start a group to teach kids to play. Awesome. Their official format is Oathbreaker, but I feel like Pauper is really the way to go. Yeah. That's awesome. 42 Pauper decks built. Holy cow. I hope there's no sideboards. That could get messy. With sideboards, that's even more impressive. Are we going to be able to win a game against this? Whoa, look at that. We pull even. Ward does it. Man, I wish I had those lands. Does anyone not agree with the land assessment? I'm just going to do some silliness here. Whoop. Whoop. And I like this. And yeah, rapier. Rapier there. Up. Let's go. That's so cool. Yeah, kids and Magic. What was it? Last show we had, there were 1 or 2 of you watching on TV or something, and with kids, and I was like, oh man, that was such a cool visual. I was like, that's awesome. Wow, is this like the same hand we had last game? This is really weird. Keep. And with the tap mana and without access to boots, I'm gonna drop our dude quickly here. Right. Let's bring out our guy here. Bloop. With the mana the way it is too, sometimes you almost think like, would mutagenic growth just be better than Resolute Strike? Tough to say. Well, all right. Let's get our mana right. Cycle this. These Ash Barons are both going to be finding planes. And we'll play this into the armor. Hopefully there's no mana monkey in our future. Does it get bolted? Probably. Yeah, kind of the same thing. All right. So we have a double kite sail play next turn. That'll be kind of fun. Our weakest creature of all, but hey, it's got evasion against a deck that's playing Seagate Oracle, and it is game 3, so. Ooh-wee. Yeah, top deck and a dust to dust doesn't really do it for us here. Sure would be nice though if it was already in hand and our mana was right. Wham! Go after those white sourced ones probably. Alrighty. Land is right. This amount of land's feeling good because we haven't missed a drop yet. Just keep drawing. But we're getting thrown back in time a little bit with our choice of colors. Yep. You could also make it a thing where if they're sleeved with the kids, you know, you could have you're allowed to print or make one of your own magic cards. You know, give them a little speech about not making things OP or whatever. And even if it is, it might be funny. You could even do something you could work fitness in. It could be like something that makes somebody have to do like 3 push-ups or something. Healthy opponent. Instant. I've been missing Litified a lot because usually my Thursday nights are watching him play the D&D stream over at the Whole Card, but gosh, I took a week off. They took like a month and a half off. And the slow pandemic and being stuck inside. It's like, bleh. Can we finally be done with this damn thing? It's slowing down the world for almost 3 years now. Come on, give me something. And that's something. At least I got options. Man, I thought we had done a lot more damage. We haven't done anything. Our Goblin Gavelinia. Where is all of our artifacts? It'd be cool if they had like a man land that turned into an equipment. There's a lot of design space still left with lands, I think. Or like those flipping ones in Modern and such, where you can play them as this or flip them over and there's something else. It's like, that's a neat way to prevent flood or screw too. Do I be greedy here? I'm just going to be greedy. Might have a counterspell, so I want to see it now. I'll try to get the keep the coast clear. These little points of damage might end up adding up. And kaboom! All right, now's when I really, really want to draw Dust to Dust. Of course, their mana fixing is fine, so it's a little late. Can be a backbreaker early on, but there it is. I'm going to go after the 2 white sources. It's already got plenty of blue and such, so oops. Hey, one. Whoosh. There we go. All right. Might as well. Attack. 3 more damage. You got Bone Splitter, the Rapier, something. Get the mana to pay for everything now. No delusions. I don't think we're pulling this one off. Too many resources and time. We haven't put them on a fast enough clock. Our little Goblin Gavelineer took a dive via Hydroblast. He got soaked. Leather armor held him at the bottom of the river. Crunch. More mana fixing. You go all in, play the Cleansing Wildfire and Dust to Dust, and then just use the Wildfire on their basics, knowing that they only got like maybe a couple planes. Boy, how OP would Dust to Dust be in this metagame if it drew a card? That would be nuts. Well, Desperation by our opponent. But probably just got another one and Ephemerate, so it can be a wee bit something good. All right, so if we had Faithless Looting, we could be doing some stuff. Keeping that strike back. All it's going to do is be a 2 power boost because neither of these things are warriors, they're soldiers. Don't build Cycle Storm for a child, says Plaidmagic. That deck is incredibly difficult to play in Pauper, even for a veteran. Yeah, I'd say the same thing about like teachings or Tortured Existence. Just my son's been high on. He's been when we told him he had to stay inside yet again, he was ready to go out the door to the store, and so I gave him some cash for, some Magic events, to enter 2 or 3, and I go, if you keep winning these, and he did, he keeps playing a Legacy Cube. He keeps winning. That's good times. I thought this was going to be a quick stream. Coming up on the 3-hour mark here pretty soon. Thanks again for joining me, everybody, but I don't think we're going to pull this one off. But we'll be here next Saturday. Oh, that was a Vampire Tribal list. I kept I forgot who was playing it, and I looked at it and I assembled the pieces, and I was like, maybe 2 roguey decks back to back to back is a little too much. Who knows? All right, let's play a Bone Splitter. Let's do it on this. Sure. If you got a cutesy little play, it's fine. I've got mana to pay for it again. Put the Bone Splitter on something else. Hello, opponent. They do have the 3, don't they? I can't do that at instant speed, so all right. It's like, oh no. The old logic. The Bone Splitter's lost. No, it isn't. Let's do this. Whoop. I'll feign like I've got access to better mana. And we'll attack. Now we really got to baby this Kite Sail. Another Galvanic Blast headed her way. Resolute Strike's about the only thing that's going to keep her alive. Man, is this already Ephemerate time? They're showing it. Yep. All right, we'll give it another turn or two, and then we'll scoop it. Yeah, 20 lands would feel pretty flooded at this point, I've got to admit, but it's a contingency plan of faithless looting, not just for lands, maybe to find that crucial equipment or that crucial creature. Of course, what are you throwing out, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the new, maybe that's the better card because we're going to be wanting to put lands down as that's that Reckless Impulse. Draw a bunch of goods. If you've got a counter for our little thing here, I'm gonna go on a Scream. And they probably do. It's that stage of the game, and they just ephemerate. All right, guys. Well, we did our best. Had a few wins in there. Actually beat Burn and Mardu, so that was unexpected. Actually thought we'd have quite a few more L's today, but it was a lot of fun. I was going to think about doing that Hexxen Rouge, but I haven't played with Ward all that much, and I didn't want to accidentally click through that phase. So so here's the list. This will be in the chat for YouTube and everything like that, and obviously via the name of it, Hexxen, our friend in the chat, Hexxen Rouge, always here for the show. And yeah, I'd love to support all you guys. You got some cool little lists and stuff, especially when it shows up like his did against us, given that was one game, but hey man, it was really cool. But so the big takeaways here: leather armor is kind of a nice surprise little house for a deck that is going all in like this. Well, I don't know where all of these cards were hiding, but they seem to be that way. I'm tempted to, even though this is awesome and I love anything with flash, I love it, but I don't know. I think you almost have to at least keep one or two of these. I'm not sure about Resolute Strike the more I'm playing with it. I just want it to be more stuff. I think I'm going to tinker around with that, but Hexxen Rouge swears by it. Lightning Bolt, I mean, it's just such a classic flexible card, but that being said, I do think there needs to be 2 more in this. Believe it or not, Bone Splitter might be something that you could cut down to maybe 1 or 2 spots. But anyway, that's all for today, guys. I'm going to roll out here with a little Kung Fu skit and a few other things. But we'll see you same place, same time on Propaganda next week. Thanks all, and please spread the word. Like us, subscribe, do all that stuff. Adios.
Master, what format is best? Let me show you. Vintage is very powerful. Legacy too. Modern is strong. There's standard. But the king of them all is Pauper.
How do you like that?